Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Strategic Command World War II World at War. Kind of want to continue where I last left off at, which was probably want to click that instead of regular assembly, right? That would be a good idea. Alright, cool. Alright, let's think everything's okay. Guess I'm playing all the allies already. So I believe this game is coming out probably at the time I'm going to publish this video, if I'm not mistaken. So I posted a first impressions of this game, mentioning a couple really cool pros and cons on my new website, which I'm not gonna utter because it's my first and last name, and it's gonna take me like an hour to spell it. All right, I see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so I have my first impressions here, so I can kind of give you guys a heads up as we play. I'm going to release an official review of this game after I play it. It'll come out probably next week, so you guys get to. I have to wait a little bit for that. So what I'm going to do in this game here is, as you can see, I'm leaving off where I last left off at. So what I'm planning to do is, since this is going to be folly, just going through here, the Germans are going to realign their forces to go to the west. Now I have a small window of opportunity. I'm thinking of landing here, right? Take this little port here, well, this major port here, and take Hamburg right away. I don't think I can go into this sea, right? No, I'm blocked by Denmark. But I could actually land forces here and then kind of move in. It's going to be a little bit tough, but I do have access to a major port, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be tough mainly because, well, I'm going to have to send a few armies, and the Germans are going to kind of... That's probably what's going to happen. Thinking right now, because I think I did this one time before. If I redeploy my forces here, right, land them here, here, and here, they're all just going to swarm and try to push me out to sea. But I'm thinking if I do that, they might have to lighten their defenses here, because they'll have to have, what, if I land here, here, here. So let's say I get 4 units, I'll have to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 units that they'll have to pull. I think they have that though in reserve. I mean, what are my options here? I mean, I could either go for this or just phony war, until Germany declares war against Amsterdam and Brussels, and then comes at me here, and it's just do I really want to wait that long as Germany gets strong? I mean, what I guess I could do is build up bombers, bomb the shit out of them, right? Until they declare war, and then we'll kind of have a stalemate along this line then. I really think this would probably be the best option. Land forces here, and I have a hunch that they're going to try to push me out. I mean, they are going to try to push me out to sea, but I don't think these 3 or 4 units that I could get here are going to do much. The Germans are just going to hit, they'll attack this unit here from 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 hexes. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. All right. I mean, I'm kind of out of ideas here, what do you do in a situation like this? I'm not declaring war against Brussels and Luxembourg and, going at them. I don't want to go the historical route either. Maybe if I get these guys to open me up, let's do it close. There's a possibility I can... Denmark will be on the top, right? I got 542. Or I could just declare war on Denmark and land forces here. So I figure if I develop relations, it's going to be pointless to build up relations with Denmark, because basically what's going to happen, I develop relations with Denmark, Germany sees that, invades, there goes that whole shtick. So right now, the best I can do is contain it and bomb the shit out of them. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can get the US into the war. You guys are gonna... How far? Oh, that's right. I used you guys last time. Alright. And I don't want to put these ships too close, because then this Luftwaffe is gonna hit my ships, and that's the last thing I want. So what I'm gonna do for England is... This actually kind of almost works out a little bit in my favor, because I can build strat bombers. Right, because I have 542. How much would this be? Where's the bloody thing here? How much is this thing? Am I missing it? Oh, 350 to build strat bombers. Yeah, let's buy more strat bombers. And then we'll buy core. Or actually, if we stand by, how much would be fighters? Let's wait on that. I have 192. This is going to be 225. I'll stand by. Let's do purchasing for France. I can't buy shit yet. All right. You know what? I'll have England build air units, and I'll have France just do their thing with armies, since they're going to be positioned here. I don't have to transfer them. So that's good to go. All right, I'm going to hold off on that while they get some stuff going. I think I have the AI doing, right? There you go. Good job. The AI doing those guys. And who else am I controlling? Canada's in the war, so you guys just gotta hold off. Because you're gonna be... And then I know I gotta do purchasing for these guys, Nationalist Chinese Forces. I really don't want to... There we go, I can build an army. 284, that's good to go. Alright. I guess it's just a hurry up and wait kind of game. I have engineers. What can you guys do? Rename, disband. Ooh, fortify. Now, if I hit fortify, is it going to fortify this hex, or is it going to allow me to fortify another hex? That's the question. So, let's find out. Oh. Oh, cool. I could look at this. I could fortify all these. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. But is it gonna only let me fortify that hex though? I can't fortify these other ones. All right. Well, I guess since the engineers are not really gonna be able to do much in the front lines, I'm gonna have them do stuff behind the lines. So what would be a key area? What the heck? Did the music just go higher with me? Hold on, let me select another city. Let me try that again. Yeah, that's actually pretty neat. I like that. All right, what happens if I hit Tokyo? Hold on. What about England? Didn't do anything for that. All right, let's try. No? Alright, how about US? There's units on it. I'm gonna move this guy out just to... That's awesome! That is awesome. I like that. That's pretty sick. I like that. That's pretty neat. I like that. That's good to go. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. Alright. So what I'm gonna do with these guys here, got a nice line going. So I'm gonna try to connect you guys. So let's core there. Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna have to, well, that's gonna protect me there. And I'll have a unit. You're fortified? Is that a fortified unit? Oh, it's a city, that's why. I'm thinking maybe I should just abandon that city. I'll fill you in right there. Have a nice long line to go from near the border of Russia all the way down, so that's gonna be good to go. All right, did I do diplomacy? What else do I need to do? Research. US got funds, right? You got funds. Now, the one thing that I would like is, so this is the research side, right? And let me switch this over. Okay. Oh, there's a table here. Okay. So the one thing I would like is, you know, possibly in Strategic Command 3, a little bit more of a fleshed out technology system here. You know, maybe like something similar to Hearts of Iron. That would be really cool. I would like that. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, if I invest, you know, spend 100 MPs to build up my, actually, you know what, I should, this is US, so let's do aerial warfare. So like I do that, and it goes up to 100 times 1. What is that? What does that mean? I know it's increasing their skill, but like how? Like, you know, like it's +1, I understand, but like if I do the same thing to advanced tanks, right? And I get tanks at 175 times 1. What is that? You know, like it would be really awesome if they had, like, you know, well, right now you have, what do they have in 39? I'm trying to remember. But let's say at this point, right, it says you have the Stuart tank, right? The next tank up on, you know, 175 times 3 would be a Sherman or something similar. You know, like I always go back to like Hearts of Iron I mentioned, and, you know, like a civilization kind of technology system. I do like those because they're, you know, it's progressive. You could see where you're going or where you want to go, and I would like that in this game. It would be really cool. You don't have to go too in depth, not as crazy as Hearts of Iron goes, because in Hearts of Iron you have like lots of things. You can make it more basic than that, because this game is not as in depth as Hearts of Iron, and that's one of the shining parts of this game. That's one of the things I do love about this game, is it's not as, oh, excuse me, as in-depth as, what the heck is this? This game is not as in-depth as Hearts of Iron. And, you know, some of you guys might be like, well, you know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And it's a good thing, because I feel like there should be a game for every part, for every mood that you're in, right? Like today I'm in a mood for playing a game like this, not only because it came out, but because I want to kind of get into, you know, I think I'm done, so I'm just gonna click enter. You know, I want to, like, a quick, you know, hour or two and play a more broad World War II game. Then there are some days, you know, that I'll feel like, you know what, I want to go really deep and down and dirty and play a Hearts of Iron type game where I'm commanding individual divisions, individual, you know, corps and armies, and dealing with production and going the long road. Now, and then there are other times that I want to go full Grognard and, you know, get War in the Pacific kind of level of detail. But I would say majority of the time, I'm more of like a broad playing. All right, so let me read this. There are tens of thousands of Spanish Republicans in internment camps in the south of France. Oh, wow. Oh. At a cost of 50 MPs from the men held in half engineer unit. Yeah, why not? It's only gonna cost 50 MPs. I wonder how much the actual price is. But anyway, going back to my yeah, I know they're freaking hitting my supply lines. Going back to my point, there's a lot of times I really love just getting into just playing a quick game, you know, going through a bunch of turns instead of having a hard to iron game that would take. If you're gonna start from 1936 on a hard to iron game, and you know try to finish the war, man, I mean for me that's gonna take weeks, you know, if not months. Now this game I could probably finish in maybe 2 or 3 days, which is awesome. That's why I really like Strategic Command. It's not too crazy. Nice. They're putting some of their best. They're gonna move this, probably put an armored. You know, that's stupid to put your unit there. I can just have an army go forward and hit them. You really gonna leave them out there? Nice, good to go. Oh! I really like how the terrain changes. Now, I got to give it up to Fury Software because, you know, they had to make a Partisans destroy. Okay. Daggone. Oh, wait. Oh, good. They lost it. So, yeah. They had to build an entire map of the world. Hold on. Let me put this out. Halifax. Yeah, go there. And... So, like why isn't this not going left? Alright. Where did I say I was going to put this guy? Let's do that. Anyway, so they had to build hexes for all these, I think it was like 44,000 hexes. So it's a lot, right? Now, I can imagine the texture artist putting all this whole map together and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna need hexes for also the different weather conditions. So he's probably like all done. He's like, wait, what? So you mean I have to do the same hex but with like a winter and then summer and then all that other stuff? So Japanese are in much better shape than my guys here. That's why I'm like hesitant to attack them. Ooh, they're gonna take a hit. Now I feel like this is a trap right here, right? If I move my army here, they have 2 armies there, but I feel like you're fortified, right? Yeah, he's 2 out of 3. If I attack, do I lose that entrenchment value? Just wondering if the AI is smart enough to say, well, I'm gonna kind of put my forces out here, so like this would, I feel like this is a, wonder why they did this. I feel like maybe this is a trap. Got an Admiral Akbar kind of moment right there. It's a trap. Rather put an army there. You're at entrenchment 4. See, the thing is, if I move a guy here and then they slaughter him, right? Then there's a hole where my entrenchments would have been, and then they would have just creamed right there. I wonder if this is like a trap, you know? So that's what I'm thinking, just putting a core through. This will be my only reserve in the south, but I can make it up. But the only problem is if I put them here, there's an army here, there's a core here, and I'll probably move this guy out, move like an armored, and just slaughter this guy. But this does have an entrenchment. gonna take care of that little fracker in the south. You know, I'm gonna keep a sub there actually. I got this fleet there just in case Italy decides to join the fun. Alright, so I got a line here. And this would be a good spot to put this guy here. Kind of my right flank. It's kind of secured with this river, so if he decides to go this way, you know, I'll have forces. It's probably stupid in me to do, but if I could take... I'm guessing 2 is what they would take in terms of loss. I would take 1. I'm gonna just roll with it. Okay, where am I at? 9 out of 10. He's 7 out of 10. What if I move forces like this? Nice. Okay. Alright, cool. Decided to roll with it, you know. Who the heck are these guys? Oh, these are special forces. Alright. Alright. I think that's all the attacks I want to do in the Chinese front here. What kind of position they're at? Oh, that's right, they're way entrenched. Alright, so that's good there. I did a nice counterattack. Again here, it's just kind of, oh, what do I have here? Bomber command, strength points. I'm going to reinforce you guys, max out. Now the interesting thing I love about this game is you know, up your strength points back to 10, but you lose experience. How many is that going to cost me? 7 MP? Purchase. How much do you have? You have 419. Beautiful. Let's do fighters this turn. I'm just gonna kind of go on and off with that. Maybe I'll even buy a core. What do you think? $150? Why not? Yeah, let's just build a core. Just in case. Give the French... Come on, man. 210. I know I built that, but daggone. Alright, I'll just wait. Ooh, I forgot about all these other British countries that really don't have much money. You guys. Alright, US. Come on, man. Give me something. Oh, there we go. I can build an army, right? How much is that? 250. I got 1 extra. Beautiful. Should probably actually start building planes because they got a crap load. I should start building that next. But the problem is do I build planes or do I build troops? Because from that report that I saw in the last gameplay, right? This is units, right? So I see 39, right? And China is this one 31. So I'm sure they have more units than me. I don't know where they are. I'm assuming somewhere back here. So eventually they're gonna hit my front lines. That's why I want to build as many units as I can. What am I gonna do with the Royal Navy here? I have them here and I have them blocking here. So German Navy, if there is one, can't really do much. So get as many of these ships out of ships there. The Royal Navy's big, man. They ain't no joke. All right, so another thing I wanted to mention. This is going to be in my official review, so you can hear it now, or you can wait, whatever. I would like a little bit more of a fleshed out diplomacy system. I think there's more we can do here. What I mean by that is, like, I would love for an option instead of declare war. Like, I would love to, like, England and then Belgium, right? So where's Belgium? There we go. If I can have an option except besides declare war, like ask for military access, or things like that. Ask for military access, give naval access, thing like that, where I can actually say, hey, I made an agreement with Belgium to move my forces in, which would piss the Germans off, but a little bit more of a fleshed out system. Maybe I can get the US in earlier, working on the diplomacy level here. So that would be kind of cool. I would really like that. Now, like I said before, you don't have to like go hearts of iron level diplomacy. You can just beef it up just a little bit, so this way you don't have to go too crazy. But, all right, I think that's about it for this thing here. I am worried about the south because I'm gonna actually move you. Now, can I do a strategic redeployment? I have to do it from a city, I think, right? So I'm gonna move this guy south to be Lyon. How do you say that? Leo, whatever. So I'm gonna move him a little bit more south of the border, just in case the Italians want to come crashing through. I'll have at least some units here to kind of slow them down. I don't have a lot of units, that's the thing, and I want these guys on this border here because, just in case they come crashing through early, my entrenchments are at max, so that'll be really cool. All right, rock and roll. I always hesitate clicking enter. I'm like, is there something I'm missing? But no. I really love the fact that I really love the fact that you can tell the AI, like, I need you to control this allied nation. I don't want to deal with it, and then just go back the next turn and take control. I really like that. Oh, by rough seas. Okay. Where's my renowned ship? I like the fact that my ships can get damaged while at sea. I just figured just leave them there. But apparently now that they can be out on sea, they can get damaged. I knew that Frack was gonna do that. Ooh. I'm feeling Japanese now are gonna be like, oh, here are all my units, and it's all gonna populate. Hey. There's a unit here, I wonder what that is. Oh, they're using the aerial assets from the ships. Trying to soften me up there. Alright. Next thing I need to do is build up that unit. Just don't die yet. 7. Ay, man. Oh, smack. Oh. Oh, crap, man. Oh, jeez. They had entrenchments, too. I'm beginning to feel like that was a trap. I committed, like, a substantial amount of my forces, and now comes the heavy attack. Japanese are not playing games. Not playing games. This guy's cut off too. I'm gonna have to move him here. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I wonder why they're doing that. Okay. Calculating supply. The 4th and 23rd armies. Yeah, I know. Nice. Asks us that we do the same again. He therefore asks permission to form the Polish First Corps on our soil. It's going to cost more. It's going to cost 50 MPs more. Okay, 25 per. Okay, I like that. I like a payment plan. Yeah, it's fine. Good to go. French. I do not need you building ships, dude. Dunkirk. Really don't need you building ships. Like, just stop it. You need to build troops. Lots and lots of troops. I need you guys to go closer to this. Have Leon, I think that's how you pronounce it. Reserve Corps. Polish. Have the Polish head south. Since they're an extra unit, they're gonna head south. Alright. Can I... Where can I hit? How far can I go? So I can't hit Dresden. I can't hit Prague. I hit Munich. Okay. I know this is like these cities, this is their really big industrial center. So I'm gonna hit Dusseldorf. But I'm wondering if I move my planes here, I can hit Dusseldorf. Probably easier than I would hit it from there, right? From there. Leave the tactical bombers. Okay, good to go. Move those guys there. Geez, you're at 4. And you guys are at 2. Available 191. Dude, I can't get any... There's that old Rolling Stones song. I can't get any satisfaction. That's what's going on here. Freaking French Air Force is down. Was 2 on that freaking fighter. You. Alright. And you can't move back? Why not? Why can't you go here? You can move forward, you can't move back. I wonder why. Oh man, this is a bad. This guy's cut off. Or I can go around and cut this guy off. Let's do that. And just pull out. Alright, let me see what's going on here. Most of the attack is coming up here, so I'm going to re-divert you guys. Let me move an army there. Jeez, it's all cores. Now there's a river, I think, separating us, so that's going to be beneficial. Oh, crap. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright. What was I going to do with these engineers? I guess just fortify. Fortify where you're at right now. Yeah, that's good. 70 days. It's not going to cost me anything, right? You guys work for free. Alright. I feel like I'm not doing anything with the Royal Navy like they should be doing something. I'm going to move the planes closer here, I think. Support attacks on Dushel. Oh, crap, man. Can I undo? Oh, crap. I hate when that happens. Like, I forget to deselect the bloody thing. So, like, right now, if I don't right-click it... I hate that. Wish there was an undo button. There probably is, right? I wish there was an undo button, like, you know, put it somewhere like here, like a little more small icon. That's another thing I would like, undo button. I should write that down. Undo button would be really good. All right. Are you telling me the French have even a worse strategic bomber? Are you kidding me? Oh, the French. Oh, the French. All right, get closer. The French. The French. All right, I'm gonna build more fighters. I want control of the air for the UK. The French don't have money. Surprise, surprise. The Americans are gonna build an army. And you guys are gonna build an army, right? That's probably the last army you guys are gonna build because you got no money. Well, soon they won't have money. Right now they still do. Canada, come on. I don't want garrison units. It's not even worth clicking on them. They're small. Alright. I think it's probably my last turn because I went through a couple months. I think I started in October. Alright, rock and roll, right? Oh, no. You know what I was going to do? Oh, that fracker went away. I have the French Navy here too. Do me a favor. Terrible destroyer. I don't think you should be naming your fleet naming your ship a terrible destroyer. Then again, I'm assuming that's the class, right? Terrible destroyer. Or is the game just like saying this is, by the way, it's the terrible destroyer? Where's the renowned? Alright, she wasn't that badly hit. Still good to go. Now, one thing that I want to know is if I can use the Set Convoy mode. Ooh, I didn't... Oh, Set Cap mode. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Naval Cruise, upgrade, elite reinforcements. I wonder if I can, like, use my aerial assets and hit... I know I can because it... I know I can because I saw the Japanese do it. Okay, cool. In fact, since I have this ship here, I'm gonna do the same with you, sir. Good to go. I have another carrier. I'm gonna send a crap ton. The main fleet's gonna be here, making sure the Germans don't escape through the North Sea. I have a fleet here, so their battle fleet, whatever they have, is small and it's not gonna escape. And I'm gonna use these carrier assets to kind of just blow the freaking Dusseldorf, and I'm gonna hit Hamburg too, because it's industrial center. Is it? I know this is because it says industrial center. I have the French attack Munich. We're gonna go at him, man. We're gonna go at him hard. Alright. What should I focus, guys? What should I focus? I want the British to have advanced fighters. Shot. Americans have money, right? No, they don't. Keep spending my money on me. Alright. Let me just double check the Chinese. Is there anything I can do? You're at 6 out of 10. I'll reinforce you just a little bit. Just a little bit. I really can't. 7 out of 10. Chinese are out of money. Tag on. Alright. It is what it is. And you got really smacked, didn't you? See, that's why I felt like it was a trap. Because I went there with like an army of 10. Like, they pushed me back. I have an army of 3. I can't upgrade them. And then obviously, like, I could continue attacking them. But it's just pointless because I need these guys to just bunker down. This is me, my last turn, I think, for in this gameplay session. The Spirit of 1789 and 1914. 1789 didn't really work for you guys, for the French, because, you know, whatever began in 1789, kind of by 1815 didn't. Well, we all know how that went. Alright, I wonder if I can cut this guy off. I'm assuming he needs this rail to kind of supply that. I forgot the Japanese have a lot of carriers. They're trying to make a hole. Oh. They didn't take any loss. Jeez. There's no way they're gonna. Jeez. I wish I can. Oh. Wish I can see the. Oh, daggone. Oh, I forgot I moved that guy in there. I forgot about that. My bad. That guy got smacked pretty bad. Why would the AI do that? Is that like an invitation to kind of go into that? Just left an entire like fortification there. Second French course. Oh man, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't do that. What? To enable them to resist the Red Army. If we do, the British will be obliged to follow suit. So British public opinion in their first sea Winston Churchill strongly in favor of doing so. It costs 150 MPs to be shared evenly between. This support could halt the Soviet dictator's aggression in the Baltic. Ain't the Soviets on my team? Given the logistics, only has a 50% chance of whether they're successful. No, I'm not going to send that. They're on my team. Well, sort of. Where am I really bad here? I feel like if I'm going to break, I think I'm going to probably break. Feeling somewhere around here, so I'm gonna put that guy there. Oh, Indian troops, nice, cool. Much thankful. All right, so this guy's at 5. All right, hold on. Before I reinforce that guy, how bad are the rest of you? You're at 3. I need you to come up to at least a 5. So 1, 2. Actually, you know what? 3. We got the money, right? Okay, up to 7. Yusa. I'm gonna go up 2. Alright, let's see what I can buy the Chinese. Buy a core and anti-air. I'm just gonna buy. I'm gonna need them down the road. So I'm just gonna jump here real quick, guys. So another thing that I would like changed is, like, I know this is different, and I know this is like frost, snow, because obviously it's February, right? But I would like the hex on the bottom, or one of these two hexes, well, they're both the same, but to let me know, like, this is snow, you take a cost of, well, it has movement cost plus 0, but I would figure, why is it plus 0? Because it would, like here, I'm assuming this is mud, right? Why does it cost 0 to move through it? Is the infrastructure that good? But if it is that good, I know the infrastructure in the Soviet Union is really bad. Why is this plus 0 to as a cost? Shouldn't it be like a hills plus 1 movement cost? Shouldn't mud be like plus 2? I don't know, that's just interesting. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Oh, that's a fight. What am I doing? Alright. Group de Barbard. Probably not saying it right. Let's do some strategic bombing. Got 10 and 10. Yeah. That was -2. I lost -4. -1. Okay. Ah. -2. How bad? Like, what damage did I do? You tell me I can't. Why can't I get this? Oh, I can't go over them? Oh, that's probably what's happening. I can't go over. I can't go over them, that's right. Bloody stupid thing for me to do. You can't go over that either, can you? Bloody, bloody, bloody. Whatever. Where are the Polish? I don't know why I wasn't thinking. I know I couldn't go over Allied territory. I would have to go this way and then down, which would be insane. The only reason I was able to go that way before was because he goes up that way. I like that the game thinks that, has that rule. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here. Wow, the British have 405 MP. Guess what I'm going to buy with that? I built fighters before, right? So more. Oh, I can't build strap bombers. I have it. I cannot build it. Wonder why. Is it I don't have the industrial capacity to build it, or I'm building one already and I can't do it? Alright, that's no big deal. I'm just gonna build fighters. And I'm gonna stand by with the rest. The French, I need an army. So I'm just gonna stand by with the French until that racks up. China is, like I knew before, was gonna happen. Build another core there. US, and then we're just gonna do research. 180, right? Beautiful. You are gonna stand by. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna build another army. Chinese. I got no money. All right. So, just to recap this gameplay video, maybe I can actually get something out of this. Are they out of supply? I wonder if this means they're out of supply. Supply is 3, okay. And my guys are at supply 6. Supply 0, you're not in good shape, are you? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit him. Nice. And then you are gonna go. Nice. Good. Very good. Good to go. That's the way I like it. Just dig in. Just dig in, guys. So that's what my strategy here is going to be with the Chinese front. It's just going to delay and hold as long as possible. And if you're going to ask, why am I holding? She's 30 and he has 40. Jeez, this is not going to work well. These are land units, right? Yeah, land units. So they have 40 land units. I have 30. I don't think this strategy is going to work. They're going to build more and more land units. I'll have more coming off, though. My assembly lines. So I shouldn't fret too much about that. I wonder... I'm building 2 or 3, so I wonder if I can pump out more than they can. The French, I'm going to build a few corps, a few armies. Get ready for this huge attack. I need to build tanks. I don't have any. And then England, like I said, aerial, just bomb the crap out of them. And then hope the US comes into the war soon, because I could use their help. And then you go search that guy out. Where is he? You don't see him? Did he go to Argentina? Wonder. All right. That does it for this, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like this game. You know, this is one of the reasons why I like this. This is cool. So this is one of the reasons why I really love this game, is because I just went through, I think it started in October, so I went through like 4 or 5 turns. I'm in 1940. I could easily finish this game probably by like another day or 2. So that's one thing that I really love about this game. If this was Hearts of Iron, I'll probably still be 1936. And if this was War in the Pacific, I'd probably still be on like turn 2, you know, turn 1. So I do love games like this. I hope they bring it to the iPad and the iPhone. I would really love to play this game on the go. I feel like this game would be perfect for on the go. You know, I mentioned this before. I mentioned this in my first impressions. I really would love a game like this, because, you know, there's a lot of times I'll get to school, I'm like 10, 15, 20 minutes early for class. You know, I don't bring a laptop with me, I bring a tablet and a phone. It would be awesome just to whip one of those out, play a couple of rounds of this. Same thing, like if you're in the military, right? If you get, if you're early for duty, you're just chilling, take out your phone, do a little strategy war game. Be awesome. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will catch you guys in the next one.